What's going on, guys? We got the Techno MT410 back out today. As you can see, it's no longer electric, it's nitro. I'm gonna do a little bit better review this time. On the last video it was way too windy. I'm sorry about that. You almost couldn't hear anything. It's still kind of windy today where I live. It's just hard to beat the wind. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little shakedown of this truck. I got the OS28 in here. I got the OS pipe set up, the T2060. It's got an amazing bottom, mid, and top. I was gonna run an Overasi pipe setup, but I decided to stick with this one because it's just already perfect. So I figured just leave it like that. In the last video I showed, I was waiting on the M2C aluminum servo horn, the 25 tooth, and the previous one, the plastic one, stripped. So M2C has still not gotten that one in stock. I'm waiting on them to get another one, so I had to steal this one from my other Truckee, my Techno MT410 Truckee. And the brakes on this truck right now, or the pads, I got them from RC Waffle. They're pretty worn, so it's no big deal. I just got to order some new ones, some fresh ones with some full brake pads, and then that'll be that. Also, I'm running a MT410 shock towers from M2C. These are amazing. They're 9mm thick. They're crazy for bashing. I'm running the V3 brace right here in the back with the aluminum brace right here, and then that's it for the aluminum bracing. It's really rigid. It's going to be insane for bashing. I've already done a little test already. It was already crazy enough. I'm running stock fluids from the manual, so it's 100 front, 100 center, 50 rear, and I'm also running some 4S backflips with some the DE Racing Truckee wheels. It's really light. It helps with less breakages, and it's just overall better performer tire than the stock heavy ones pre-glued already from Arma. You want to get that engine to about 200. It's about 198 right there, so I'm gonna go and start it up. Get the remote on. Turn it on. There we go. This thing is a monster. So I thought my tune was off, and it wasn't my tune, it was actually my servo. My throttle servo just won't go in reverse. It goes forward, but it won't go in reverse, which is brake. So I don't know, it is a cheap ProTech 100 SS servo, so I may have to upgrade that now. No big deal. Yeah, my tune was fine. It wasn't even the tune. I started messing with my low speed thinking it was acting erratic, and all it was my throttle servo. So I fattened up my low speed thinking it was a problem, and all it was my servo twitching, and then it just died on brake. I can no longer give it brake. There we go, I'm losing forward too. So it looks like that's it for the Techno today. So once I get that situated, I'm gonna get a better servo in there, and I'll have full brake. I'll actually be able to stunt drive the truck. I've already been able to do some pretty crazy stunts. The other week I did some front flips and some back flips effortlessly. It's perfect for that, so I can't wait to get a new servo in there and get it back up and running properly. As y'all can see though, before the servo started glitching on me, this thing is an absolute monster. This OS28 right here is probably the best engine in my opinion that I've like one of the best engines out there, 28 wise at least. I have an LRP32 and it just does not even compare to this. Like, I'm fixing to sell that LRP32 and just never want to look at one again. I know they just came out with the new one, the 4.1, but I don't know. So far I have a really bad taste in my mouth with the first one. I know the new one has a hot plug. It has a turbo button head and everything, a turbo plug. They updated the carb. It's a 3-needle carb now. It's like this one right here, the 21J, but this is a legendary carb. LRP can never make a carb as good as this one, in my opinion. Other than that, yeah, I had a lot of fun with this truck, even though it was a really short run. I hope to get it back out soon. I'm gonna get that servo fixed, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Mugen Truckee and give y'all a rundown of that truck. Alright guys, here's my Mugen MBX7TR Truckee. I'll give you a little shakedown of this truck. It's nothing special. This truck, I built it out of MBX8 World's parts with the whole center configuration right here, with the radio tray, the servo tray, and the center diff. They're all from a Mugen MBX8 World's Edition buggy, and it's pretty universal with the Mugens. So I went ahead and got that from Janie's RC and threw it on here on this Truckee with an M2C Racing chassis. It's for the MBX8 T Truckee as well, and this is a 7. The front and rear clips are for a 7, and yeah, everything from Mugen is pretty universal. That's what I love about these cars, and they're just probably some of the most dialed cars in the racing series category, at least. I'm running the King's Head MBX7 Truckee brace and King's Head upper rear bulkhead brace, and in the front I'm running this Veroni aluminum upper deck plate, and that's really sick. Helps stiffen the truck up a bit for bashing. And I just got these in this morning. These are the Arma Fire Team front and rear shocks. I'm using these because I figured why not use some cheaper shocks instead of using my really expensive race shocks on this truck, since they're really expensive for parts and everything, and I don't feel like blowing them out again. Like, I just blew a shock rod on the last one, so I'll save those for if I ever want to throw this on the track. And I'm just going to use these to bash, kind of make it like a monster truckee a little bit. This thing is really fun to drive. It's super clean. My TLR and my Techno Truckees don't even drive as clean as this truck at all. This thing is just super planted and super clean. I love the way this thing feels. And we're over here with the block .21. This engine is freshly broken in. It's insane. It's the buggy one. It's the BM edition. It's got tons and tons of power. My girlfriend got me this and she hooked me up fat. She got me this for Christmas. Thanks, babe. This is awesome. It's a really awesome gift, and I'm running a 41032 knockoff header from China. It's a knockoff of the Novarossi version, and I'm running a 5108 pipe. It's a really good combo. It's got pretty good bottom all the way to top. I love the way this thing feels. I was literally doing wheelies with a stock buggy 21 engine the other day, and that was freshly broken in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started and show you how it runs. Man, this .21 is insane. Pulls that Truckee like nothing. Look at that. Well, I guess today is not my day. My mesh came loose, my motor mount slided over, so I'm just gonna leave it at that and fix it later when I get home and clean the car up. I already got to get out of here, but that was a lot of fun. I shredded this car a little bit right when I was actually going to start stunt driving it. The motor mount came loose and slid over, and I'm not about to blow up my spur gear and my clutch bell, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, yeah, and just pack up for the day and get out of here. But that was a lot of fun. Appreciate it for tuning in, guys. I got more stuff coming up soon. I'm gonna meet up with Rocky soon, and I'm gonna do some crazy bashing with that truck right there off of his big old death ramp. I'm sure most of you guys already know what that is, so that's coming up soon. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. See y'all later.